Well, let me adjust my camera here a little bit. Cut the grass the other day. Looks like it's ready to be cut again. I see one squash. See, there's another colony ants right there. If you kick it, a whole bunch will come out. I scattered some squash seeds around, and one in the swimming pool area took. I had one up here in the sand that wound up dying, and I saw two down in the garden, but they haven't done anything. Oh, like you see my mess here. We had a chainsaw crew come in. Fast Jim brought them over. They got this big tree down here. That's one of the ones that gets those poisonous caterpillars on it. Cuts this one down. This is a poison caterpillar tree. That was a real big one. A guy climbed up it. This is like a monkey, and chopped a few branches down off it, and then they fell over this way. They did a real good job. Cut down 2 teepo trees. That's what our house is built out of. We've got a few 2x2s. Big 2x2s. Look at all the sawdust. All the sawdust for just a couple boards. They should have cut those up there down there, but I don't know why they didn't. They charged me $100 to do this job, but I gotta clean all these tops up, and most of them are out of the yard, but I gotta get all those big pieces somehow, because they're just going to get termites in them. This wood is a real soft, light, pulpy wood. That's why we didn't bother cutting up into boards. It looks pretty nice, but the chainsaw just walked right through them. Might make some nice bow drills or something. I don't know. Just try it. Then we cut down this great big mango tree. This mango tree was here when we moved in. It was big then. It was even bigger then. Now. And we cut that down because it was hanging over the hut or the kitchen, and we're lucky it didn't go down in one of those storms. Made it through that big typhoon somehow. But we got lots of lumber, and they're rough 2x2s. Now you notice that they leave the end connected, sometimes the middle connected, and that's so they hope they'll dry a little straighter. Boards like this have a tendency of, when you break this end, you'll have a big S or a big C. But I'm gonna make some chicken pens, and I'm gonna see if I get someone to help me. And they're real good with working with the wood lumber. I'm gonna save all the sawdust for something. But that's how big the tree is right there. I mean, that's a good sized tree. I got some video of it being cut down. But they went up in it and caught all these branches with knives off it, dropped them down, and they cut this one branch off it with the chainsaw. This branch here with the chainsaw. No, I don't. No, it wasn't that one. That's the main trunk. But look how long it is. But I gotta do something with all these tops. I gotta cut them up, and I'll just cut all the branch leaves off them, and cut the rest up with the chainsaw because they're good firewood, I think. And now we're safe now for another, 10 years or so till some big trees fill out. There's our bamboo right there in our yard. That's a huge clump there. That's 30 feet across and about 15 foot deep of bamboo. And behind that little structure there, there's some other type of bamboo. They call it thorny bamboo. It's real hard bamboo. Alright, it's starting to rain. Went to Tübingen today and had a burger. Got some supplies at the store there. They have some different stuff than they have in Talboon. But just look at how thick the weeds got since I had the mower back here. And I cut with the mower back here the day that we got the mower, but I haven't been back since. More ants here. All right. Yeah, I gotta get all these vines and stuff off the top of my bushes though. They're smothering them. It's a lot of work. I carried a few of the 2x2s. Here's some with 3 of them on there. There's like a nice 2x8 there. Cut in strips off. But that right there weighs 45 or 50 pounds because they're full of moisture because of the mango tree. I carried a bunch up this morning. They're heavy. I'm still shot from it. I got up at 5:30 and started working. It lasted about an hour. Got to be real careful on this stuff right here. The sidewalk, it's so slippery with these Tiva shoes. I thought they were fantastic. I thought they were all soft rubber, but they're just like, this turns into ice. Got some pineapples to plant. That's what we're going to plant down here where there's all the sun though. I carried all this up this morning. But here's a 2x8 by 8 foot. I mean, that's 45 pounds easy. Carried some more up over here. Hi, buddy. How you doing, huh? You're a good guy, huh? I carried all those over there. Alright, well, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Take care.